Hello and welcome to Lifetime in Court, the podcast where we discuss your favorite made-for-TV movies. Whether you love to hate watch or hate yourself for loving them, pour up a glass of your favorite cocktail and join us. I am your host, Patrick Serrano, and my guests today are...
I am Drew Current.
I am Sharla Hale. And we are back.
We're back.
For
our final installment of the Christmas previews. You've been patiently waiting ever since Halloween for us to appropriately drop our holiday episodes during the holiday season. It's a brave choice.
And not during Halloween.
Yeah, we're risk takers.
Not before Halloween.
We go there. We don't release Christmas episodes till Thanksgiving.
Boom.
Okay, so you're thankful for us. That's what at your
welcome.
Holiday table with your family, and that you go around and you say what you're thankful for. You say Lifetime in Court, and then your whole family will be like, "What's that?" And then they'll all write us 5-star reviews.
And I'll be like, "Oh, okay, I got to listen to it."
Oh, I got to check that out. I love Lifetime.
Do I love my son? Do I love my daughter? Yes, I do. I guess I have to love Lifetime in Court.
I guess I have to.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Spread the word. It's
Required.
like we're a cult, but like we're a nice cult.
It's like a fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
We don't have like the orgies, like the sex orgies or anything, but like
well, we would.
We would if COVID didn't happen.
There's so many
Right.
Christmas orgies. God.
Oh God. Tis the season.
Tis.
Season, man. You never know. A lot of people can find feeling weird.
Oh my God. When this is over, it's gonna be like a free for all. Like everybody's gonna be like, the like neighborhood, like put your keys in the bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
that's gonna come back. Key parties are
Free
gonna come
love.
back.
Yes.
Like
Free love jam.
free
Yeah.
love. Everyone's gonna be just out there, just like doing their thing. And
Like,
more power
who
to
wants
you.
to fuck me? Just
Yeah.
anyone. I
Just
don't
do
care.
it. I'm gonna put
Whatever.
my mask on my eyes and touch everyone I can.
I'll put 10 masks on my face. Just
Right,
I don't
right.
care.
I just want to touch.
Okay, well, we're not here to talk about orgies, guys.
Weird.
This isn't the orgy podcast.
Oh,
this
what?
is the Lifetime in Court Christmas special preview 3. We are jumping in. We're in December now, and I think we'll just jump right into Spotlight on Christmas, which airs on Friday, December 4th. It stars Tori Anderson and Victor Zink.
Yeah, Zink?
Zink Jr.
Oh, Victor Zink Jr.
Not Victor Zink. Victor
Not
Zink
Victor
Jr.
Zink. I was thinking Victor Zink, but this is
That's his
son.
father. Don't be an idiot.
Right.
Okay.
Let's start with Sharla. Would you like to read this holiday synopsis?
Absolutely. First word, dumped. Dumped 2 weeks before Christmas, actress Olivia O'Hara secretly returns to her tiny hometown to hide out, eat cookies, and avoid the press.
Fuck yeah.
What she doesn't expect is to be faced with a family she left behind. Meeting a charming new
you went
guy.
home.
Oh,
You went home.
Well, you sure did. You backtracked.
Mm-hmm.
Meeting a charming new guy, Casey Rollins, and a noisy reporter following her every move. Completely overwhelmed, Olivia contemplates running away from her life once again, but with a newfound confidence and freedom, Olivia bravely steps up to take the starring role in her own life, realizing that home is where the heart is, and she deserves to be loved for exactly who she is. Get it, girl?
Get a girl. Get a girl.
Sharla, what are you thinking for this movie?
I will let it breathe. I'll let it breathe. I don't know. Some things stand out to me like cookies and noisy reporter, but that's about it.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Drew, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna pour it up on this one just because, like, I feel like they'll nail it a bit better on the profession of the main character because there's like, oh, actress, so they know a bit more about like what's the trials and tribulations of an actress or an actor, and like it just, I think they'll get it right, maybe. So I feel like that's a pour it up. I don't know.
Okay. The thing that interested me with this one is the dumped part. So like breaking up at the holidays is like so brutal.
So
like,
brutal.
the rule is you break up between Christmas and Valentine's Day. Everyone
Yeah.
knows this. This is
Do it
just
in the dead of January.
this
the
is
shit
when
time.
you break up with people. I've broken
Yeah.
up with like 3 people during that time because I'm
for
not an
you.
idiot.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm always
And
the
it's
break.
easier.
It's
just
easier.
easier that way.
I'm
Yeah.
always the breaker upper. I've never been the breaker up e.
You son of a bitch.
He just
Well,
doesn't want to get hurt first.
No, I'm just like
No, it's a good call.
This
I mean,
isn't
it's smart.
working.
It's super smart.
I'm not gonna just like pretend that it's working just for whatever to have a boyfriend. That's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what she did. So I'm pointing it up for Olivia O'Hara, the actress.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah. Great.
All right. Next movie. It's called Let's Meet Again on Christmas Eve. It airs.
Too long.
I know it is a little long.
That's already very long. Although the synopsis isn't that bad.
Let's Meet Again on Christmas Eve at 7 p.m. on Lifetime. Okay. It stars Kyla Pratt, who's a Disney Star person, Brooks Darnell, and Nancy Sorrell.
Okay. All right. When college sweethearts, Corrine and Rob, get opportunities on opposite sides of the world, they decide to part ways and meet again in 2 years on Christmas Eve to see if they are really meant to be. However, I don't like it when they say however. However, when one shows up and the other doesn't, the fate of their romance seems to have reached the end. Many years later, the two end up bumping into one another when they are both hired to help bring together a Christmas Eve wedding. With many questions left unanswered, they're about to embark on a journey filled with romance and magic, just in time for Christmas Eve.
Okay.
I'm into it.
Yeah?
I'm into it. I like the span of time.
Yeah.
Like, cause that's a more realistic thing when you're thinking about like, lovers and shit. I don't know. I just feel like that's like more realistic. So I kind of like that. And, and it's, and they said magic in it. So maybe there's actual magic. Lifetime's not afraid of fucking real magic. They're not afraid of it.
They'll go there with the magic.
Yeah, they'll go there with they'll be like, oh, who is it magic? I don't know. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna pour it up also because I like that even though they spoiled a little bit in the synopsis, I like that one didn't show up.
Yes,
that's super realistic and
that's very realistic.
Who would do that? You psycho. And one person was sane enough not to show up because they're normal people, but then they get together because it's Lifetime, and I like that.
And they're like, it's cool. Like, yeah, no, that's it is weird. To like, you're in Japan, I'm in fucking the US, and you didn't show up because you're in Japan, and it's hard to get here. It's hard to get here. It's like, that's a lot of money. It takes a lot of money to get from Japan to the United States.
Yes.
Right.
Well, I'm also pouring it up because Kyla Pratt, everyone loves her. This is another very coveted spot on the podcast like sign up sheet. People were like writing notes in the notes and being like, I want to do this if this person is hit by a bus, so like I'll take over.
What?
Okay. Drew, I mean, this is how savage the sign up sheet is for this podcast.
Dude, I don't know if I think you created a monster.
I really have.
I think
so,
you created a monster, but...
I'm pouring it up for that. Kyla Pratt, as long as she doesn't sing, because the last Lifetime movie she sang, and it was very bad. It was very bad singing. So as long as she's not singing, I'm into it. It doesn't sound like she's a performer in any shape.
Well, there might be like a romantic.
Sure, like singing around a piano with your family playing Jingle Bells. That's fine. But she was like a pop star in the last one, and it was like, no, you're not.
I was like, no,
you're not, girl.
It's okay, but it's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay.
You're
an
actually
actress.
not. You're an actress.
Okay.
Just do that. Just do that. Okay. Our next movie
There
is called...
There could be a karaoke scene, though. That would be...
Karaoke's adorable.
Yeah.
I mean, do you remember Katherine Heigl in 27 Dresses where she's doing the karaoke with James Marsden? Okay. It's a great scene.
Adorable.
Great scene.
Adorable.
You don't fucking know.
No, I don't. I don't know what that means.
But Drew, I'm gonna watch that with you on our next balcony hang because me and Drew hung out. We had brunch. It was so fun.
Yeah, we did brunch. We did it all.
We did an outdoor hang. It was very responsible. We wore our masks
Hmm.
and we hung
Oh,
out and just had a little. We took a week off on the podcast. We were like, we're here to be with each other because we love
Like,
each other.
bless.
fuck off, everyone.
Yeah, it was
Me?
That's how
great.
Drew says he loves you.
Yeah. I was like, fuck off, everyone.
We talked about scary movies. I watched It Follows. It was very scary.
You
The best,
did?
the best horror
Oh
movie
my
I've ever
god,
made.
it was very
Whoa,
good.
Drew.
It wasn't very gory. It wasn't very
Nope.
like that type of thing. It was
No.
more like get in your mind and be like,
No, it's all up here. It's all up in the
yeah,
fucking
it
computer,
was
man.
very good. So
Yeah.
good recommendation, Drew.
Hmm.
Okay, our next movie is called Christmas Ever After.
Our next movie is It Follows.
It follows. It airs on December 6th. This movie stars Christmas Ever After, Ali Stroker, and Daniel Di Tommaso.
Di Tommaso. Wait, do we know this person?
So
Daniel Di Tommaso?
Daniel
No,
Di
wait.
Tommaso. Daniel Di
Never mind.
Tommaso, we don't know. Ali Stroker, we know because she played. She was in a revival of. Oh God, I want to say Annie, Get Your Gun, but I know that's wrong. She's a Broadway actress, and she is a person in a wheelchair
In real life?
in real life. So
Oh,
like
that's awesome.
the best part about it was like Annie Get Your Gun, but it wasn't Annie Get Your Gun, and she was like the lead protagonist character. She was in a wheelchair, and no one said anything about it. She was just an actor in a wheelchair nailing the shit out of this role.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm hoping Lifetime does that again in this movie, and it's not like, why are you in a wheelchair, little wheelchair? You know? And she's just like a romantic lead in a movie, like being a normal romantic lead. We'll see. Who's reading this one?
Sharla, you read this one.
Okay. Popular romance novelist Izzy Simmons spends every Christmas at her favorite snowy bed and breakfast. But this year,
Ooh.
she's faced with an impending deadline and a severe case of writer's block. Luckily, inspiration strikes in the unlikely form of the B&B's new owner, Matt, who bears an uncanny resemblance to the handsome hero from Izzy's novels. Okay. As both partake in the lodge's annual itinerary of Christmas activities, Izzy's writer's block is cured by fucking Matt. I'm just kidding. Is cured. And the first pages of her and Matt's own love story may just be beginning.
Oh, boy.
Pour it up for the wheelchair. I'm sorry. Is that
Yeah.
PC? I don't care. I like it.
It's fine if you say the person in the wheelchair.
Oh, not for the mech. Okay, sure.
Well,
the machine.
because you have to say like if you say like a wheelchair bound person or whatever, it's like fucked up. But if you say like people first, always people first language is the right way to go about it.
Beautiful.
That's how
The
I
woman-
think about it.
The
People
woman
first.
in the chair.
Right.
It's like saying like the enslaved people or the people enslaved
Not
rather than
just like
slaves.
the slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like it's not their identity. It's just because
They did
everything
that.
was fucking shitty.
Jesus.
They happened to be
Enslaved.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Got it.
I mean-
That was just a side note on that. My history teacher in high school back in the fucking 90s
Woke.
made that term, like he explained that term correctly. He
You're
was
not a
just
slave.
Don't, no,
Jesus.
you are not a slave. Like that is not your identity. You just are enslaved as a person.
Right.
So that was interesting. Anyway,
It's
Yeah.
still people first
on.
language. Like you put the people
first.
always.
Yep. The
Right.
That's
people
like
who
a
are
great
enslaved.
way to think
Yes.
about it.
Yep.
Drew, what are you thinking?
You know what? I'm gonna pour it up. I think this is like they mentioned nothing of the person in the wheelchair. They mentioned nothing of that, and I think that's cool. I don't know.
And I don't
really,
think they're going to in the movie.
Yeah, and I think
It just is.
It makes it seem like they're not gonna mention that and just be like, "Hey, man, this person happens to be in a wheelchair."
Like a lot of others.
It's gonna get fucked.
Well, right. So what I love is that Lifetime is really committing to diversity and inclusion. And this is a great example of that. Like, not even in the conversation. It's always about POC. It's always about LGBTQs. The the fact that a person in a wheelchair is even in the conversation is a big step forward, I think. Like you're always talking about like, oh, we need more people, like on our podcast we're always talking about inclusion and stuff like that with
Yeah.
Hallmark, and like Hallmark being so white. But like, way to think about like the next thing that we should have been thinking about all along. There's so many people who have disabilities who aren't represented and feel like that they don't have value because they're not represented in the media. This is a great opportunity to get that going.
Yes.
Yep. No, that's cool. That's awesome.
And not
I think
even
that's
make a
awesome.
big deal about it. So,
Yeah.
like, I just love it. A Tony award winning actress is in this movie. That is a caliber that Hallmark could never get.
Mm-mm.
And Lifetime just was like, hey, you know
Yeah.
what? We see you winning the Tony and we want you in a movie. And here she
I think
is.
that's so rare too, to like not put a person that can walk in a wheel or whatever her handicap is, and not just putting a normal person, or not normal. Fuck me. But
It's
you know,
hard. It's hard to talk about,
it's
Charlie.
real
Like,
hard.
this is the thing. Like,
Well, we don't have the terms for it because we're fucking old people. Like we're just
Right.
like we're oldies
we
that
Just
are.
no,
trying.
we don't have the terms for it because society doesn't talk about it.
Yeah, we don't. We
That's
don't
it.
get,
It's
not
we don't
available.
get those. We don't.
It's not
get
available.
those.
We never talk about it.
It's like
Say they
somebody
didn't
make
flop-
up the term for it.
They
I
didn't
say
flop a non-handicapped person in a chair. They put someone that actually uses, and it will look
Absolutely.
natural on screen, like because she uses that every day, maybe. Or
Yeah.
more
It's just
often
easy.
than not.
It's easier to say like a person in a wheelchair is playing this.
Right.
There's no other.
It
You're like,
isn't.
yeah, it's a person,
It isn't
and they
an
happen to be in a wheelchair.
actor. It isn't an
Yeah.
actor like that actor in Glee who was like in the wheelchair, and he was just
Yeah.
in it. He didn't need the wheelchair for himself. He was just in it for representation,
Right.
Ryan Murphy representation, and that's just not how it goes.
Yeah, no, that's yeah. That's a
Ryan
good thing.
Murphy has come a long way as well in learning about representation and really depicting people who experience what they're in the movie.
and not mentioning it, like we're just making it normalized and just being like, just it's normalized. It's a normal thing, everyday
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah,
It's like everybody can act. Everybody poops.
there you go.
Yep.
Okay, moving on. We have a crime mob thriller called The Santa Squad.
Oh God.
It airs
Okay.
Monday, December 7th. Oh, I wrote 2019 on my blog, but that's wrong. It stars Aaron Ashmore and Jane Eastwood, and also Rebecca Dalton.
Okay. Okay. Allie, an out-of-work art teacher, has to accept a job with the Santa Squad to help wealthy widower Gordon and his two precious daughters rediscover the magic of Christmas. Magic. As Allie is lifting the holiday spirit of the family with Christmas decorations, cookies, and shopping, her kindness is rewarded with the most unexpected gifts. Love.
What are we thinking?
I don't give a shit.
I don't care.
I'm
I
gonna
don't care. They even said magic, and I don't care.
I'm gonna put a cork in my butt.
Oh, Drew.
I'm gonna put a cork in my butt.
Well, I'm putting
know.
a cork in my vagina.
Don't kink shame us for putting corks in our orifice.
Okay, you're right. Put it wherever you'd like. Put it wherever you'd like. It's your body.
Please be accepting.
I'm also putting a cork in it, like in the movie, not in my body. Because who cares? This movie's so boring. Like, Santa
Boring.
Squad is a great title, and it should really be a mob movie where Santa is like
It
has
should
a
be
squad.
it should be a fucked up like Christmas, like this could be like the Santa Squad should be a fucked up movie, like damn it, all the like the vulgar
I know
Christmas
what you're
movies, like some of my favorite movies, some of my favorite Christmas movies are like the Bad Santa or
Yes.
anyway.
Elf. I feel like you love
No,
Elf.
Elf. Oh, I love Elf. That's not a vulgar one. That's just like a
Oh,
normal,
okay.
like
Sorry. I
great
don't know vulgar
Christmas movie.
Christmas movies because my parents wouldn't let me watch them. This is why I'm obsessed with Lifetime movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll think of it. I'll think of it. But like, I
Okay.
can't right now for some
Moving
reason. I
on,
cannot think
moving
of it.
on.
Yes.
Our next movie is called In Love by Christmas. Like
Oh,
in spelled by INN, like a
Mm-hmm.
Airbnb.
INN. Mm-hmm.
It stars Joanna Walsh, Jesse Hutch, and Jane Eastwood.
Oh, Minnie Leeds. Oh, excuse me. Mandy Leeds. That's her fucking name.
Terrible name, terrible name.
Yeah.
Mandy Leeds, a successful young woman living in Miami, is climbing her way up the corporate ladder in the hotel industry. Though she doesn't get back to her small northern hometown much, this year her Graham is able to finally convince her to come home for Christmas. Mandy has another reason too. The quaint local inn is for sale and she wants to acquire it for her company. With her eyes on the prize, Mandy travels back home, but on her way there, she runs into Lucas Menzino, her high school rival. It's her high school rival? Okay. Who
Yeah.
Probably.
also has his eyes on the inn as well.
They're gonna like fight over the inn. Okay, got
Okay,
it.
great.
They're gonna
The
fight
bidding
over it, and
war.
then they're gonna fuck over it.
Then they're gonna fuck on it.
Yeah. They're gonna
Okay,
fuck on
Charlotte,
top,
what are we?
on the
what,
roof.
Okay, what are we thinking?
I don't care. Put a cork in it. That's
Yeah.
dumb.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Drew?
putting a cork in this one, man. Let's just come on.
Yeah, same,
Come on,
same,
guys.
same Z, same.
This is a Hallmark. This is like a this is a Hallmark movie.
Well,
They-
Yeah.
that's my problem with Lifetime. Like, I'm like, don't try to be Hallmark. Just be
Don't.
Lifetime.
Stop being Hallmark.
Don't do it.
By the way, the movie The Ref
Oh,
is what I was trying to
Oh, nice.
okay.
say earlier.
Good to know.
It's a Christmas movie, but it's vulgar and wonderful.
Love it.
The ref. Cool.
Our next movie is called The Christmas Setup. Drew, by the picture,
Uh-oh.
you should know something
Yay.
sexy is going on here.
Sexy.
There is.
It airs Saturday, December 12th at 8/7 Central. It stars Ben Lewis and Blake Lee, who are actual husbands and actors.
They are.
They're
They're
real
real
life.
husbands?
They're real life husbands.
Oh.
And it also stars Fran Drescher.
Fran Drescher. I mean,
So-
I'll tell you this. I'll tell
Yeah.
you this right off the bat.
Do we need to read the synopsis? Because
I mean, I
let's
will.
read it. Let's
I
read it.
should. I feel like
Yeah.
I should, but I'm
Yeah.
already pouring it up.
Yeah, my bottle's
matter what.
empty already. So
Totally.
I already jizzed. I'm good. The Christmas setup follows the story of New York lawyer Hugo, who heads to Milwaukee with his best friend Madeline to spend the holidays with his mom Kate. Chill out with the like. I don't need to know their names.
It's too many
already.
names. Too many names.
Yep. Who is also in charge of the local Christmas celebrations. Ever the matchmaker, Kate arranges for Hugo to run into Patrick, Hugo's high school friend and secret crush, who has recently returned after a successful stint in Silicon Valley. Oh, as they enjoy the local holiday festivals together, Hugo and Patrick's attraction to each other is undeniable, and it looks as though Kate Santa-style matchmaking is a success. But as Hugo receives word of a big promotion requiring a move to London, he must decide what is most important to him. And I bet that what's most important to him
What? Say it.
is his buddy /
Aw.
lover, high school lover.
Hopefully.
They're gay. They know it, and everyone knows it, and everyone's fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Drew? What are you going to do to this movie?
Oh, I already said I pre-poured it up.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
pre-gamed.
I pre-gamed. I got
Okay.
drunk on the back
That's
of the
fair.
fucking
Well,
truck. I'm all into it.
This is the first. Well, let me check the date on this because Hallmark might have them beat. Let's see. Yeah, Hallmark does have them beat. So this is the second. The first on Lifetime movie featuring a gay leading man leading roles.
Oh.
That's awesome.
We are
Yep.
so excited about this, of course.
They're
And
married in real life. You said that.
the actors are married in real life.
Okay. Here's what I hope for a little bit is I hope they're fighting in real life, and you can kind of tell sometimes when they're on screen because that's really fun for me.
Oh, okay. I mean, I bet they are. They're like,
Mhm.
I'm the star of the movie. You know, I'm the star of the movie.
Yeah, I
They're
want
like,
that
"Fuck
to
you."
be. Yeah, I want to
It's
see
like,
that.
imagine Brett Manis like in a Lifetime movie. Like that's his vibe. Like, no, I'm the star of the movie. Like, okay,
Yeah.
Brett. Okay, Brett. All right, Brett.
While Jeff, the handsome,
Yeah, Jeff, the
beautiful
handsome
man, is
leading
like,
man, is like, oh well, I'm the handsome leading man. Just saying.
Well,
fun.
you have a man bun, so I'm the.
I heard
I'm
Brett
the
has
best.
a man
And
bun.
I don't.
I heard Brett has a man bun.
He does. It looks good.
I,
Looks great.
I need to get to see him on Zoom. But
You had a man
immediately.
bun, didn't you, Patrick?
I did, and I kind of do. My hair
I
is
mean,
a mess
your
right
hair,
now.
your hair is
My
very
hair is
long
so
and
long.
beautiful, but it's a beautiful.
Thank
it's
you,
beautiful.
thank you.
Beautiful.
The thing that we are missing.
I look
talking-
like a pedophile right now.
No, you look beautiful.
And I look like BTK, and you look
No,
like a beautiful, sexy man with
You don't
with
look
long
like
hair.
No.
BK.
so
I feel like I do because I have a mustache right now.
we're missing the most important part of this synopsis. Is that the character's name is Patrick.
It is.
Oh,
The character's
is.
name is fucking Patrick.
Just saying. The
'Cause they-
Lifetime?
the first gay Lifetime
Those?
movie, they name it after me. Coincidence? I don't think so.
I think
Not-
it's not.
Not a coincidence.
No.
Not a coincidence. They know. They know what's
They
going
know.
on.
We've been doing this for 4 years, so they
Yeah.
know about me. And
They
here we
know what's
are.
going on. Yep. They
It's
know
like
exactly
for
what's
you.
going on.
It's the best thing they could do besides put me in a movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like the second best thing.
Like
gotta
if
get this guy in a movie.
when
Well,
Vivica puts me in the wrong Patrick, and I'm like, I'm the wrong Patrick.
And you will be in that movie.
Right,
You will
and
be the wrong Patrick.
And everyone's like,
Because
why
I'm
is
like-
it the wrong Patrick? And they're
Because
like,
it's like that's like, man, I need a Patrick in my life, and it's because of this podcast.
there you go.
that
There you
will
go.
be- It's like, oh, you got the wrong Patrick, girl.
Absolutely.
and she'll be the fucking detective and being like, nope, you got the
Here we are.
this
Here
is
we are.
the wrong Patrick, wrong one.
Okay, next movie is called A Sugar and Spice Holiday.
Yay. Asian feel.
Yeah, you get the
so
Asian feel.
It airs on Sunday, December 13th. It stars Jackie Lai, Tony Grayok,
Tony
Um,
Grow,
Grau.
Girol.
And-
I would say this is another French one where it's like, because you don't
Oh,
pronounce,
yeah.
you don't
yeah.
pronounce like the last like 10 letters in the name in French.
Sure,
I think
Sure.
it's Girol.
Great. And Tizima.
Yep.
Zima.
Zima.
The movie, A Sugar and Spice Holiday, follows Susie, a rising young architect who returns to her small hometown in Maine for Christmas, where her Chinese-American parents, Pete and Mimi, run the local lobster bar. Following the loss
who
of her...
better?
Who better than?
Who
Following
better
the
than-
loss of her beloved grandmother, who was a legendary baker in their community, Susie is guilted into following her grandmother's footsteps by entering the local gingerbread house competition. Teaming up with an old high school friend, Billy, who grew up to be a catch, Susie
and a racist.
Please.
And-
Susie must find the right recipes and mix of sugar and spice infused with her culture traditions to win the competition and perhaps find some love in the process.
Okay.
Interesting.
What are we
Okay.
thinking, Sharla?
God, that was really tough reading that. I saw Chinese, lobster, baking, cookies. I don't know what to make of this. I'm gonna pour it up.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm gonna
have
pour it
a-
up too. I'm gonna pour it up too because there's some very good chances of flare fights on this one. And
Yeah.
that's a mainstay.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool that it's like bringing in the like what I want to know what like the Chinese version of a gingerbread cookie, like what kind of other spices can you throw in there to like make it
Chinese five spice. Maybe
and
some
like just make like
star
whenever it's like,
anise.
oh, maybe there's some like cumin in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, this is another one of like Lifetime's like diversity.
I'm sorry if that's racist. Like,
No.
that's not but they use a lot of like
Absolutely
crazy spices and like, oh, I'm gonna put some fucking jellyfish in this shit and see
Oh
what
shit!
comes
No,
out.
that's racist.
Have
Is
you
that?
had jellyfish, Drew?
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, baby.
It's a little weird, huh?
I'll
Does
eat
it taste
anything.
like anything?
It tastes like nothing, but also very jiggly.
Yeah, no, it's jiggly. It's weird.
I definitely have had it.
I didn't like it
Me neither.
because I don't like Jello because it kind of tastes like Jello.
True. You're right. You're right.
But it wasn't quite like it. Still had like a crunch to it, and there's I've
I
had
will
the weird
always
shit.
try something, and I will try this movie, and I think I'm gonna pour it up for this movie.
I think
And you're right about the flower fight. I think that's a great idea.
there's a very good chance of a flower
And
fight.
Asian Americans like are not represented in TV movies.
Not at all. And
Like-
they're going to Maine. Like,
Yeah.
that was the last thing I expected. Was like, it's like,
Well,
oh,
and
they
why
went
the
to
fuck
Maine?
not? Why not?
Yes.
There are Chinese Americans in Maine, okay,
In-
and they love
everywhere.
lobster.
Everywhere.
So like,
and why not lobster? Like they fucking the seafood. Chinese are fucking perfect at seafood.
They know what's up.
They know what's up with the seafood.
This
There you go.
Z-Ma guy is in a ton of shit. He was in the newest Mulan movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
no,
like,
he's
in
like
everything.
horror. He's in horror movies all over the place.
Rush Hour, Aquila and the Bee.
He's actually he's actually I feel like he's no, I shouldn't say because I don't know, but I feel like he's Japanese actually.
If you press the link on his IMDb, you will see. But yeah, I think it's a great opportunity to get some Asian actors in there who definitely would never get the opportunity to be in a Hallmark movie. So I love that. I think it's great, and I think there are so many like of representation. Well, while we're talking about representation in TV movies, like with Alex and our other segment going on, Asian representation is so fucked up.
It's so little compared to like what they make in the world population. We don't see a fraction of them.
And they're always a stereotype or always
so much.
Like it is one of the worst represented is that a word? Groups of people in TV movies.
For sure.
Hopefully this sets that clock going the other way.
Yeah, no,
I don't know. I'm a little
100%.
scared of them with how they're going to betray their family, but
right.
We'll see.
It could be a hot mess, and they could be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
look at my
you
bell
don't know
buttons."
math, and
Oh, God.
it's like what? Don't stop.
It could be American Girl with Margaret Chow, which
dear.
for the time was groundbreaking, but looking back on it was problematic as hell. Cringy. Okay, moving on. Love Margaret Chow though. Love her.
Yes.
And all the actors in there were good. They just had terrible writing.
Yes.
Moving on. Our next movie is called Lone Star Christmas. Not problems representing Texans in TV or film.
Well, got to.
Many
guess.
Texans. It airs December 14th. Stars Stephanie Bennett, Marco Grazzini, and Brent those.
I would say it's state.
Okay.
I'll go. When a single mom, Erin, Stephanie Bennett, takes her daughters to spend Christmas with her estranged dad on his Texas ranch, she expectedly falls in love with local restaurateur Matteo Marco Grazzini. All right.
Okay.
While learning to forgive her father for the past. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. It's actually a short. It's good and it's short, but like you don't need to tell us that.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? What do you think?
I'm gonna put a cork in this one because I just don't. I don't.
Okay, that's
I
fair.
don't know. Putting a cork in it.
Charlotte, what do you think?
Like it.
Yeah, I'm putting a cork in it. I don't care. I, it's not a stereotype. I'm just tired of hearing about like bad dads. Like,
Mm-hmm.
cut it out. I don't care. And don't let that
Yeah.
be a reason that she finds love, but they will.
Right. Yeah, I'm also putting a cork in it. I don't care. Texas forever, but Texas like never.
Who gives a shit about like take? It's just like, oh, from her estranged dad on his head. Like it
It's
doesn't.
gonna be
It's too
dramatic.
much.
It's gonna be stupid. It's
Who
almost
gives a shit?
Christmas. Like we're spending time with our families at this point, so like
Mm-hmm.
get it over
Yeah,
with.
like how is
Lifetime.
this? Other than it being Christmas time, this is another like weird Hallmark movie
Yeah. Actually,
type.
if they had made it about finding her love with her dad again, instead of like
That'd be
funneling
it.
that
Yeah, that
into
would be
finding,
great.
that
That'd
would
be
be,
it.
but
That'd
they're
be fine.
not. They're making like it a heterosexual connection over that.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. Christmas on the menu airs
Oh,
Monday, December 18th, 8/7 Central. Stars Kim Shaw, Clayton James, and Jesse Cove.
A 35-year-old chef in the city heads home to spend the holidays at the quaint, magical bed and breakfast where she grew up and where her mother, Shannon, has just opened a new restaurant. Famous food critic Tanner Rhodes, who has given Josie harsh reviews in the past, comes to town to review the new restaurant and Josie's Christmas cuisine. As the holidays unfold, Josie and Tanner get to know each other better, and a romance begins to blossom. But will Tanner find a way to right his wrongs, write a rave review for the bistro's delicious cuisine, and win Josie's heart by Christmas Eve?
so Ratatouille.
Oh, it's Ratatouille, but like with
Nah,
people? You're
but
right.
I guess
You're right.
not really, but yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay. Charlotte, what are you
Um,
thinking?
yeah,
I don't like it. I'm going to pour it up. No, I'm sorry. Cork it. Cork it
Cork
all
it.
up.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna breathe on it because there's a chance there's like some cool cooking going on. I love cooking in any movie, like where they're showing like how to cook you food.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put a breather on it. Gonna
Okay.
breathe it. Yeah.
So I'm going to go against popular opinion and I'm going to pour it up
Okay.
because
Wow.
our boy Jake Helgren directed this one as well.
Jake.
We love Jake. But also, there's a 35-year-old single woman in this movie and he would never do them wrong. You know what I mean?
Okay. Oh, that's fair.
He's not going to represent her as like a desperate woman. He's going to, have her be like a fully developed person who just happens to find love at the holidays.
Yeah, I feel. I
Mm.
mean, like I'm. Yeah,
He's like,
I like the chef angle.
yeah, she's an established woman who's focused on her career, and now it's time for her to find love. And that is a lot of people's journeys.
Right.
It's like, hey, I got my career. Give me some of that.
It's not like
Fucking,
Hallmark where you have to
give me some of that
choose.
dick.
Like,
Yeah, give me some of that
Lifetime won't make you choose between a man and your job.
dick.
You can have both.
Right?
Can have
Right.
both. You just gotta find yourself in your job, and you're already good. Let's move on. Let's try to find the next thing, the love part.
That's right. All right. So our
It's the
final
love part.
our final movie in our Lifetime extravaganza is
Whoa!
A Christmas Exchange. It airs on Tuesday, December 19th. It stars Laura Vanderhoot,
Vandervoort, Vandervoort.
and Rainbow Sun Frankus.
Rainbow Sun Franks.
Rainbow
I
Sun
don't know.
Franks
I
is the
like
guy's
love
name.
that name.
I do too.
Wow, I love that name.
Not
Okay.
mad
I might just
about
pour
it.
it up because of that name. I'll
Okay.
do the
We
Snapchat.
could do that.
The holiday season has started, and Molly Cooper is looking for joy. Finally living her childhood dream, Molly swaps her quaint farmhouse for London financier Patrick Kingston posh apartment. Through the ups and downs of her new life in London and searching for romance, Molly begins to look forward to all communication with Patrick. Likewise, Patrick finds Molly's warm emails and texts charming and compelling. Sparks fly between them as they get to know each other as they live in each other's spaces.
So life.
Yeah.
Texting, email, and living. Okay. Got it.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a cork in that one.
Yeah, it's pretty boring.
What the fuck is that? Who gives a
It's
shit?
yeah, it's boring.
The fuck is that?
What the fuck is that and who gives a shit?
But Rainbow Sun Franks, guys.
I love the
I know.
name. I
We
love
love
the name.
him, but the movie sounds so boring. I'm
It
putting a
sounds
cork in it
terrible.
too.
And
I
no
mean,
one finds emails warm.
No, email has no tone.
no emails, no.
So,
I
Great.
mean, you
Charlotte,
have to
what
really
is
do
your
some
decision?
poetry. You have to do some magical
Yeah,
poetry in an email to make it good
Warm? You
and
right.
could put
warm. Yeah,
warm regards. That's
Maybe
so
like
gross. I hate that.
put a like
warmer
little
grides.
gif in there or something. Charlotte, are you also putting a cork in that one?
Yeah, God, I wish we hadn't read the synopsis.
I know it ruined it.
It really
I
did.
know.
I like the picture, I like the name. Cork it up in my
I
butt.
feel like they have not made this movie yet.
No,
No,
They
no,
are
no,
not
no.
done with this movie.
Definitely not.
they table
So,
read yesterday.
Although,
right.
I mean, I'll put it cool for the like it that it's in London.
Sure. I mean, if they have a better British accent than I do, then they're already at a good start.
They're already there. They're already
They've
there.
already done it. Um, so that wraps up our Lifetime movies. We are covering a couple Hallmark movies that I just want to we're not going to read the synopsis. I just want to mention them. So if you're wondering what Lifetime movies we're covering, we are covering, of course, the LGBTQ movie starring Jonathan Bennett from Mean Girls. He was Aaron Samuels. That
Cool.
airs November 22nd. It's called The Christmas House. And we'll
Oh,
be
okay.
covering that with Allie Braun, our favorite lesbian activist.
Just our favorite lesbian.
She is our favorite lesbian, I think.
She is.
She is a married woman
She's my
to a
favorite lesbian.
woman, and she is here for the representation for the LGBTQ. And
Yep.
this is a huge milestone for Hallmark to be doing this, and it means a lot. I mean, they might not do it well, and there's going to be a lot of million moms marching on the Capitol about this,
There's gonna
but
be like a
like
hundred moms. There's
exactly.
gonna be 100 Karens marching on this one.
I'm
But
just
that's it.
saying that the million moms, however many there are, they're up in arms about it, and they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah,
Yay.
for
Also,
sure. All
also,
the
we
way.
are covering Candace Cameron Bure's movie. How could you not? It's
Yeah.
called "If I Only Had Christmas."
Oh, I can't
It is
wait.
a homage. Charlotte, you don't know
I
this.
can't wait
It
to
is
hear
a
about it.
it is a homage to the Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes.
Sounds like
I've
a lot going
forgotten.
on.
And it airs on November 29th. So it'll be right around the holiday season, right after Thanksgiving. So we will be covering
Bless.
that one as well.
Good.
I forget who signed up for it, but they were like they emailed me and they were like, I can't believe I got the Candace movie. I'm so excited.
Can we
Aw.
can we like just agree that that is like let it breathe automatically, but
Oh,
like but also pour it up in a way? I don't
the
know. I don't know.
Candace.
Can we let it breathe and also pour it up
Well,
at
the
the same time?
Candace, the last year we did Candace, we actually poured it up for her movie because it was good. So I
Oh,
don't know.
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, we'll see. Candace is hit or miss. It really depends on the writing, the directing. It has nothing to do with her personally.
Yeah,
So,
no.
so we'll see how it goes.
There's a huge crew that goes behind all of these movies, and we respect all of you guys. We
Absolutely.
do not
Y'all are doing
we
hard work.
you guys are doing real hard work and do not think for a second that we're making fun of any of you
Never.
at any point in any of this.
Especially
we
during this where they're putting their lives on the line to give us
you're,
these movies.
Right.
you're basically, I mean, you're
You're heroes. You're Christmas
what
warriors.
absolutely Christmas warrior because people need their Christmas content.
Well, and
Don't forget about the
we're here
Christmas
covering
content.
it. We're here covering it.
Yeah.
Charlotte, thank you so much for coming on the podcast for the
Always a
Christmas,
pleasure.
like a tradition, a holiday tradition in and
Holiday
of itself.
tradition.
In and of
Yes.
itself. It's like Santa Claus and then Charlotte on the Christmas preview podcast has to
Bless.
happen. Has to happen.
I love it. I'm so glad you invited me back.
I'm
Yeah.
so happy you were available to do this. And, we are going to be jumping into our Christmas content right at Thanksgiving. So, as you're like, unbuttoning your jeans, or if you're like me, you're wearing jeggings these days, you can
Mhm.
listen to the podcast with your fam. And then every day after Thanksgiving, we will be releasing one episode a day, uh, you know, till Christmas, or maybe a couple extra. We don't really know like how it's going to pan out. But starting Thanksgiving, we'll release a daily episode, and we hope to see you all there. Leave a review. Let us
Yeah.
know what you're thinking, and we hope you have a
And
happy holiday season.
and me and Charlotte are trying. We're trying our best to get out some episodes. It's hard
It's hard.
Absolutely,
because
it
of
is tough. It is
technical
tough.
shit. But like we're getting stuff out on the Not Safe for Work podcast where we talk about terrible things that maybe are not the this audience
Could be.
Probably not.
purview, but like
Maybe.
could scoot over. We just talk about real bad stuff.
Well, and that's the thing. Like we had some audio issues tonight of like syncing things up or whatever. So it like we're recording this in Zoom in a pandemic. So cut us some slack. We're trying our
just
best.
people.
We are just people. We're not getting paid for this. We are here for fun, and
And we're not getting paid for it. Anyway,
I'm having a lot of fun. But if you want to make a donation to the podcast, like go, it is included in the bottom of every description. Make a donation. It's the holiday times. Write that shit off. Yeah, that's all I know.
It counts.
I think it counts. I think
Anything
that's
counts.
it. So I love you all, and this was so fun. And I think that's it for this episode. Okay, that's it.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.